Yes, welcome back to another two-wheeled review. Today we are looking at the HYGGE, a Danish company who take great pride in their electric bikes made to the highest standard. We are looking at their newest model with a lightning fast torque sensor. This thing is literally incredible. We're going to get into that in the review, but yeah, first off I just want to really take a second just to look how beautiful this is. The bike, not me. So the HYGGE Losso, I think it's called, yeah, as you can see, it comes in a huge box. Yeah, I love all the fragile tape and warning signs on there, just so the delivery drivers know to be extra careful with your brand new electric bike. But yeah, huge box, which normally means one thing: this bike is pretty much good to go out of the box, and I love that. I've got to say, first impressions, not much work to do, and that for me is amazing. You can kind of see here, it's really just the handlebars to put on. Looks like both wheels are already attached, and not everybody are capable of putting a bike together, so the fact this comes ready to go is really nice. It's a really nice touch, and I love that. So thank you, HYGGE, for making my life easier and many others who probably aren't used to building bikes. The battery comes on the back all boxed up. It's a 48 volt 14 amp hours. It's a Samsung cell battery, so it's really high quality. You have this front bag of accessories. It's like a strap for your back rack, some foot pedals and the charging brick, and then just the handlebars to put on. So yeah, in terms of kind of building, this thing is 99% done, which I respect and I absolutely love. Everything is wrapped up really well in bubble wrap. There's going to be no damage to the actual bike itself. The keys come in the bike, so keep hold of them. A little thing, there's not actually too much cable ties on this. There's only a couple of cable ties. They really kind of cut down on plastic usage, which is really good. So the bag that comes with it contains a few goodies. Got a nice HYGGE branded strap, the metal foot pegs, and the charging brick and tools. I've even thrown in a little HYGGE branded keyring, which is very nice. Not many kind of tools required on this build. They even throw in an adapter. So it comes with an English plug, but it does also have a European to English adapter as well, which is very handy. Very handy. Also in the box is HYGGE branded pannier bags, which is very nice, so thank you so much for that. This is a song for those who wait. So only two jobs to do on this bike. We have to put the handlebars on. I would normally do this outside, but it's raining today. Those who always know the way, but those who would never say, I make you feel bad cause it's full moon. I make you feel bad cause I hate myself. It's for those who call you on your phone and know what to say without any help. And I guess it goes somewhat like this. We're now going out on the HYGGE in our first maiden voyage. Looking forward to this. Yeah, so straight away pulling off that brand new torque sensor is lightning responsive. Wow, that is so quick. A few kind of rotations and the power kicks in instantly. It is a torque sensor, so the harder you push, the more power you get, but it's so responsive. Perfect for kind of hill starting or pulling away safely and quickly at junctions. You can see there, just pedal a little bit harder and you get more from the bike, you get more power. It's really good for kind of preserving battery life. It means it's not distributing all of the power all of the time, so you will get more range from your battery. So yeah, early impressions, that torque sensor, that's the first thing that really hits you. It is the kind of main marketing point for this bike. It's the key feature. Very good. It's so good, it's so responsive. It just feels so smooth. Also, those Tektro hydraulic brakes do a fantastic job at stopping you. It was so easy to get up the hill, I barely noticed we were doing it. So go into that quickly. First impressions of a hill climb, beautiful. Really easy. That torque sensor makes light work of the hills. I love it. Just pulling away on this thing is a joy. It's so comfortable to pull away. Milliseconds response time. I can't rave about that enough. Wow. what a comfortable ride. Really is the perfect kind of all-rounder bike. I don't think it'll do off-road because it has kind of thin road tyres, but for commuting or leisurely kind of strolls, leisurely bike rides, I think it's going to be a great bike for you. And with HYGGE as well, you are getting a premium product. HYGGE are a Danish company, like I said, proud of it as well. Everything on this bike just feels kind of premium, and you can really tell the difference when you are riding a bike of this kind of stature. It's such a pleasant ride. Yeah, like now, I've stopped, but pulling away, it's going to be so simple. Yeah, no suspension on this bike, but for me it doesn't matter. For a road bike, you don't really need it. The tyres actually do a good job and it feels comfortable. And I've got to say, it's super silent, like quiet, whisper quiet. You can't hear a peep coming out of this thing. That rear 250 watt motor is doing a fantastic job. It's giving us loads of kind of power without making any type of sound. I'm going to refrain from saying torque sensor every 5 minutes. That is the key feature of this bike, so I will be mentioning it quite a lot. I'm just going to say sensor from now on. But yeah, that sensor is bloody brilliant. Buttery smooth ride, buttery smooth. You know, when doing these reviews, I sometimes need to take a step back and say, would I part with my hard-earned money for this bike? With this one, I've got to say, yes, I would. This would be a bike I'd buy. This would be a bike that I'd own. It just has everything I look for in a bike. Mainly for commuting, I think it's a great commuter bike. It's lightweight, it means I can get it into my workplace without any fuss, store it inside. It's easy kind of lifting it around and manoeuvring it. It's responsive, and most of all, it's fun to ride. And with a great customer service team and a great brand like HYGGE, you know you're going to get aftercare. So we'll do the walk around shortly. We'll pull over somewhere and I'll kind of take you around the bike and show you the look. It's quite simplistic. It's quite a simple looking bike. Not everybody kind of likes the in-your-face aggressive electric bikes, but this is very inconspicuous under the radar. It looks like a normal bike. And I think that will appeal to a lot of people. From what I've seen, it's a hill climbing beast. That back motor is pucker. We're just flying down here. It's so smooth, it's so comfortable. Those tyres do a great job of rolling over. Just wish I wore gloves, my hands are freezing. So we've got 8 Shimano gears in it as well, so it's an 8-speed bike.
Are you sure you will love me in the middle of the night? When the darkness that's living outside makes its way in my mind.
Today we are looking at the HYGGE Losso, HYGGE branded. Look at that, on point. So yeah, HYGGE are a Danish company who take immense pride in their kind of bikes, their craftsmanship, right down to the finest detail. This bike is kind of littered with proper spec'd out parts, really good quality parts like Tetro brakes. Early impressions, but I've got to say, it's definitely up there with one of my bikes of the year. I think it's brilliant. So yeah, it's quite inconspicuous, isn't it? It's quite a standard looking bike. I don't mean that in the bad way. I just mean it's kind of simplistic in looks and design. One of the features I look for is just how light it is, and even with the battery installed, this thing is super light. I mean, look at that. That is ridiculously light. So that is a huge selling point. So I love this kind of matte white finish as well. So you've got your tyres here. They are thin, they are road tyres. Pump them up to about 30 psi, but they roll over really well. You do have Tetro hydraulic brakes front and back. They do a fantastic job of stopping you, especially with a bike this light. This thing stops instantly, so the stopping power of those brakes are great. And that torque sensor, which is the key feature on this bike, just how responsive that torque sensor is. As soon as you apply any sort of pressure, the power just kicks in from that rear hub 250 watt motor. So yeah, for me the best feature is just how responsive it is. Pulling away at traffic lights, junctions, starting on a hill. Yeah, so definitely one of the key features is that amazing torque sensor. It just does a great job of distributing power as soon as it detects any kind of pressure on those pedals. Proud to be Danish. And there is your UK compliance sticker. The bike doesn't actually have any suspension, but to be honest, I barely noticed. I didn't notice at all. It was such a comfortable ride without the suspension, so definitely not a deal breaker for me. Yeah, it does come with a rear rack as well, perfect for those pannier bags they sent me. Front and back light, no brake light, but a nice front and back light wired up to the battery, and that rear hub 250 watt motor. It's clearly labelled on the motor as well, 250 watts, completely UK compliant. I quite like the simplicity of it. Cell Royale seat, which is super comfortable. I'm not a big fan of those thin seats normally, but this one hasn't given me arse ache yet. So under £1,500 this bike goes for. There might be a discount code in the description so you can save a little bit of money. 8-speed Shimano Altus gears. Got that stylish alloy frame which is light as a feather, and the 48 volt 14 amp hour Samsung cell battery. I'll show you how that's removed now. So yeah, you can charge it on the bike or the battery alone. You can take the battery out with this key system, just turn it and it will simply pop out. So there's the battery. So you can take the battery in to charge or do it on the bike. Then to put it back in into the frame like that, push it down, and that's in place now. Very kind of simplistic computer. It does have app support, odometer, trip, and your kind of average miles per hour. Battery bar at the top, your 8-speed shifter over here, plus a little bell. Just a small kind of cube light at the front, but it's bright enough. It is bright enough, does the job. And what I do like, there is a USB charger there, so you can charge your phone up if you're on a long ride and you're using your maps or something. You can plug it into the bike and charge it.
Cause I'm not one of those who wait, and I cannot celebrate, and I always forget the way because of a musician's brain.
I'm just really impressed. Really impressed. Everything is kind of linked in the description if you're interested in this bike, if you're after a commuter or just a general kind of road bike, something to go out on a nice ride. This thing will have you covered. Really hope you've enjoyed this review. Like I said, everything is in the description. Please leave me a massive like, comment and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna go for another ride. Can't wait to get back out riding this thing. So much fun, and like I said, it is the bike I would choose if I was buying. Cheers.